ciel d'été, l'accordéon d'un marinier, l'espoir de vie au ciel de Paris.
Hi, everybody. This is Lillian Mosier. I'm the chairperson of the Sister Cities Commission in Hoffman Estates, and we're here at our 26th annual French dinner and silent auction. And we're here at the Stonegate Banquet and Conference Center here in Hoffman Estates. So glad to see so many familiar faces who are here and so many new ones that are here to experience this evening. Tonight's meal is a Julia Child-inspired meal, and it consists of potato leek soup, coq au vin with potatoes and carrots, a French salad, and a cheese course and chocolate mousse. It's a really different kind of meal for us. We're serving it French style, which means the order of the food will be slightly different than what we're used to in the United States. We also have entertainment this evening. Claudia Hummel is here, and she sings songs of Edith Piaf, and we're so delighted to have her here as part of our entertainment tonight. But most importantly, tonight we are going to be auctioning off an incredible piece of art from Ed Cook. Ed and his wife Jan were former residents of Hoffman Estates for many, many years. Ed specializes in miniatures, paintings, and he donated one for this evening, and we're going to conduct a live auction for his artwork.
We're here at the French Evening. This is held every year, and we have a great French dinner planned, and they have French wine and Pinot, and we have a great silent auction. We have a lot of baskets that people can bid on and other items, and the commission has been doing this for many, many years, and it's always a very well attended event. Gives everybody something to look forward to. We value our relationship with Angoulême in France. We've had that since 1996, and we were recording for years before that. So I'm glad to see folks from Angoulême come in. We do exchanges between the communities, and I think it really is a fantastic program. General Eisenhower started it when he was president because he wanted people to see people from other countries as people and not them. He thought they may help keep the peace, and he knew a lot about war. I think he knew a lot about trying to keep the peace. So I'm here today with Ed Cook at the French Evening at the beautiful Stonegate. Ed is a world-renowned miniaturist who lived in Hoffman Estates for many, many years, and he donated his paintings that the village could auction off, and he's donating another one today. You want to talk about this one, Ed?
Sure, Bill. Many people have asked where this painting or where the barn was, and actually right behind the barn here, you can't see the empty land, but that's where Stonegate stands. We are less than 100 yards from where this barn stood, because I walked off the back of this parking lot and crossed a section of what was Old Higgins Road, and the barn was right there.
Is this the Bierman property?
It was the Bierman property. And that was my favorite farm in Hoffman Estates. And most of the ornaments, this one, are from the Bierman farm. I just love that old farm, and I have a painting at home that is the Bierman farm. I took a few liberties with it. There's no buildings. It's way out in the countryside with a hill behind it, of all things. You know, something you just don't find around here. But no, it was a wonderful old farm, very scenic, inspired many paintings.
Well, that's great. Yeah, Ed chronicled a lot of the old barns when they were being destroyed before they were destroyed, so they'd be recorded for history. And he donated those paintings to the village, and we had ornaments we used to do, and I'd like to do that again, where people could buy for $5, get a Hoffman Estates ornament with the historic building on it. So he's contributed much to the village of Hoffman Estates, and it's good to see him here again this evening.
It's good to be here.
It's always good to be here.
I think I've lived in many places. I was born in Idaho, spent time in Grand Island, Nebraska, quite a few years in New Jersey, Wisconsin. But Hoffman Estates is where I lived the longest. And there are many happy years, and just about a mile down the road was where I spent a lot of happy years.
Do you want to tell folks how you got into painting miniatures? I mean, it's just baffling to people that you're able to paint that small.
I've always had a penchant for the small and precise. When I was courting my wife, I engraved her name, address, phone number on a piece of steel under a 30-power microscope, and you needed a 30-power microscope to read it. But I've just always enjoyed the precise. And I like to tell people God only gave me a little bit of talent, so I can only paint little pictures. If He'd given me more, I could paint bigger pictures.
Well, I hate to disagree with you, but God gave you a lot of talent. And his wife, Jan, was very, very wonderful, and they had a great life here in Hoffman Estates, and it's good to see you back here at the old homestead area.
This is something that we do every year, as I said, for 26 years. And the Sister City Commission does lots of exchanges with our sister city, which is Angoulême, France. And we are looking for host families coming up for two big events coming up in April. We have a soccer exchange, and we also will have a culinary exchange. So we're looking for wonderful families who'd like to be a part of that and hosting our guests. We also do a couple community events every year. And this year we hosted Coco Chanel in June. And this year in November on the 16th, we will be having a Marie Antoinette presentation. And by the way, Sister Cities will be celebrating its 30th anniversary with Angoulême in 2026. So be looking for the activities that we're going to be doing then. We have lots of wonderful plans in the works. So thanks again for being here tonight at the 26th annual, and look forward to next year's event. Check us out on Facebook and the Village website.
Et les doigts secs et longs de l'artiste